now, so this week the pandemic hit tens of thousands of airline employees very hard. United and American Airlines telling 32,000 workers they can no longer afford to keep them on their payrolls. Among those furloughed, thousands of flight attendants who are now using social media to express their feelings about what just happened to them. Joining us this morning is American Airlines flight attendant Ellie Kaliniku. Good morning, Ellie. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Okay, so first off, give me an idea of how you were told and how difficult this time is for you.
So we kind of knew it was coming. We knew the numbers, we knew the statistics. So we knew furloughs were inevitable, and we received a letter a few weeks ago, kind of saying this is permanent, or not permanent, but this is imminent. And I think the hardest part is not really knowing when we're going to be recalled back, right? So all of us really love our jobs at American, and it's been really hard to kind of navigate what we do next, and just kind of hope that it's not for too long, and that this whole furlough is very brief.
Yeah, let's hope it's not too long. But I got to ask you, and I know you don't do the inner workings over at American Airlines, but the airlines got $25 billion in relief from the CARES Act earlier this year. Do you feel like that money was spent to help keep people like you in their jobs?
I know that it was put to good use. I can't really speak, too much on what it was used for. I don't really know. But it was until October 1st, that's when the money ran out. So, at this point in time, we don't really know, what is needed to kind of keep us. But we do, we do just hope that, this is as brief as it can be, and that we're able to return to the skies soon.
Did they give you any indication that it is temporary and the intention is to hire you back once things are a little bit better financially?
Yeah, we do know that we will be recalled. We just don't know when. So that's the hardest part about this whole thing.
I'm sure it is, and it's difficult because, everyone has families out there and they're trying to just make it through this pandemic. But I want to ask you, because we saw some great pictures of you doing the work that the important work that you do. How was it on airlines when you were flying? And give us an indication. I mean, did you see that there were a few people taking to the skies?
In the beginning, it was really hard because we didn't really know. I mean, we were learning about COVID, right? We didn't really know what this was and what it meant for our jobs, and if we should even be working or if people should be traveling. But as the time went on, we kind of like figured out how to navigate this virus, and it was good. People were returning to the skies, and it was good to be able to know that they felt safe and that we were making them feel safe. Yeah. While working.
I imagine it's got to be a little bit hard to stomach because we are seeing a bit of an uptick in people getting back on planes compared to the height of the pandemic, where there was no flights at all. But at the same time, you were on the front lines. You just alluded to that. So in a way, is this a bit of a slap in the face?
No, I mean, I really love the airline I work for, and I know that they're doing everything possible to bring us back. So that I think is a really important and good feeling, just to have, knowing that your airline is behind you, even though they can't be, but they're trying their best. Like that just feels really good to all of us.
So what are you and your colleagues doing to make ends meet?
Well, we're trying to kind of figure that out right now. A lot of us are returning to what we were doing before we became flight attendants. I know I have a few friends that have become nannies and, doing restaurant work, just kind of whatever we can find at this point in time to make ends meet, like you said.
Well, I wish you and your colleagues the best of luck. It's important what you do in the skies to help all those who are taking flight, and hopefully you get back on the job soon. We appreciate your time and sharing your story.
Thank you. Thank you so much.